These are Pukikos. Absolutely love them. I cannot believe I have a whole family of them outside my house. You can see the stock in the background. That is our view out our dirty windows. Still haven't washed them. Good morning. It is the 19th of May and this is my latest update. I think it's episode video 21 of my updates. I'm not sure. I will have it below anyway. I was doing a lot of stitching until yesterday, and what happened yesterday was I couldn't move my thumb. It's swollen in here, I think, somewhere in here, and I couldn't even pick up my drink with my hand, and I decided I'm going to have the next few days off. I thought I'd kit up a couple of projects, but I'm not sure that will even be an option. I will order the threads for my Blackberry dragon that I desperately want to start. So I did start my mini butterfly effects, and it is on a 25 count over 1. I think that's what did the damage, and I had issues with it because I am doing it on Spectrum is the colour. It's a Bee Stitch Me fabric. There we go. I'm not sure how well you can see that because of all the white up there. I have done 1300 stitches, and what have I done? What I did, okay, I'll add what it will look like now so you know what it looks like. And the issue I had was even just 2 threads 10th stitch on 25 count hand dyed opalescent fabric, that might be the better, is very thick. I tried 1 over 1 full cross, didn't like it, I fogged it. Then I tried just 1 stitch 10th stitch and it wasn't enough coverage, but 2 stitches 10th stitch I felt was too thick. And what happened was, take that needle out, what happened was that, sorry, my hand just went all numb doing that, and I couldn't even pick anything up with my hand, and I need to find a solution. So I restarted it on this crosswing fabric. I need to get 1 over 1 full cross, but I didn't feel that that had enough coverage. You might think it does. It's on an 18 count. Can't see it. It's an 18 count, a 1 over 1 full cross by, it's CXC. That's my issue, is CXC is so much thicker. So this fabric, I have got a large piece of it, so I was thinking maybe it's just because there's a lot of white that I don't like the coverage, because in actual reality it probably isn't too bad, and it's just that I've been doing a lot of projects that are really thick. So I'm hoping that you can help me. I've got 2 choices. Actually, I've got 3 choices. Do I still put the Blackberry dragon on this piece of fabric, and I'll insert the picture of what it looks like now. It's a Stanley Morrison pain-free crafts pattern, or do I use this fabric, which is, gosh, Oh, it's a mystery. You're not going to believe that. That's what it says. It says it's a mystery. It's a 25 count Lugana as well. And I was thinking I could just do it on this fabric 1/1. But should I just buy DMC? It'll be that little bit thinner. Should be easier to stitch. And I have got my magnifier. Or my other choice I was thinking about was this piece. Hope you can see it. I have got the lights on today because winter has finally hit here in New Zealand. It is dull, overcast, cocoa. Really? Coco's rubbing against my tripod as usual. It is dull, overcast, and the lighting isn't great, so I have the overhead light on, which they haven't replaced yet, so it is still the yellow lights. You can tell on my painting here, and I hate it. So until I get more white lights, I might have to ring the electrician and say, have you forgotten about this? So that's 25 Lugana, 27 by 19.5 of Eden by Country Stitch. That was, or 70 centimeters by 50. And I think, I'm pretty sure, because it's 25 count and I'll do it 1/1, it'll fit on that too. But I think this piece, I will find more things to put on it than this piece. That is, it's a mystery, which is quite, I would call it a lilac-y colour with a bit of sky blue, maybe not. I do find it very hard to, I think it'll be hard to put something on this fabric, to be honest. But I think it'll be perfect for that Blackberry Dragon. And I have had that pattern for ages and I just haven't done anything with it. I actually have a lot of patterns kitted up. I was talking to David today about, I need one of those storage cubby hole that you put baskets in. The 16 shelves or something. I need one of them so I can put kitted up projects, all my fabrics, because I've got different counts. And then what I could do is with my label maker, I could put on the wood, I could put exactly what is in that cubby, just to get a wee bit more organised, because I feel very disorganised since we moved. Excuse me, drinking. So that was my dilemma yesterday with my new start. And I wasn't planning on starting that mini butterfly effect by Kate Powell, I think. I will add the picture again here of what it's going to look like. It doesn't have the background in it. And I wanted to start that because it's only 31,600, I think. So it is a small piece. So I wanted to decide if I wanted to do any more pieces on hand dyed fabric, because I have a lot of fabrics and I'd like to use them, or whether I want to dye something myself. I was talking to Jessica last night and I said maybe I should buy some 18 count Devosa, and then by the time I dye it, it'll be a bit smaller, or maybe even 20 count Bellana as well, which are both Luganas. And I think I prefer to stitch on the Lugana than the Ada. For example, I am now going to show you my Halloween Afghan. I think it's a Halloween Afghan village. Don't quote me on that. I will insert a picture here to show you what it's going to look like. I pushed myself this week. I worked on this for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I worked on it for 4 days or was that last week? That might have been last week. Okay, I worked on it 3 days. So I can't read my own writing. Anyway, I wanted to get that second page finished. So I was pushing myself to finish that. So here is that second page done. Where is my plastic paper? Oh. I need a different spot. There we go. So as you can see, the second page, that bird was massive. I thought I was never going to finish it. I actually think it was like that earlier in the week when I thought I was never going to finish that pumpkin either. So what I have done is, because this, I didn't even explain this last time, I'm sorry, talk about vague. I have, instead of doing this on 20 count 4 over 2, so that's 4 threads over 4 strands of DMC over 2 threads of the fabric, so 4 over 2. I decided that it was way too thick for me and my hand couldn't handle it, so I had to have another option. So I'm reusing all that fabric. I have Cosmic Wolf kitted up. The last 2 threads arrived the other day that went in stock when I ordered it. I kitted up God's Shed of His Grace as well on that Afghan, and I think I did another one. I did All Hallows Eve. I will add all the pictures, and I'll add the Cosmic Wolf and the All Hallows Eve in here, because I'm going to show you God Shed His Grace. So I didn't say in my last video, this is 14 count Ada, and I'm doing 2 over 1 full cross. Apart from the glow in the dark. The glow in the dark I brought, have I got it here? I don't think so. I brought glow in the dark silk lame, and I found it too thick to do a full cross with it, so I'm doing 10 stitch just on the glow in the dark. I'm not even sure it'll glow in the dark here, because we have got UV protection on all our windows, and I think it's the UV that sets the glow in the dark off. I might be wrong, but I think that is how it works. So I finished the first part of the flag on that first page, and a wee bit on the second page, and that bird, and just the big green swirl, and of course all the checkerboard cross to page 2. So that's page 2 done. And then I was thinking, with how bad my hand was yesterday, should I complete it? Should I just accept that my MS is screwing up my hand, and that's why I'm having issues with even moving my thumb now? It hurts. Am I better off just to do what is more comfortable? But I really want to get this done. That's why I pushed to get the second page done. I will have a break, and I won't stitch on it again until next month. And then maybe my hand will have enough time to recover. My next piece I want to show you is my new start that I had last week, I think. God Shed His Grace. I will show you a picture here. It is my first artisy pattern. What did I do with my book? I'm doing this on the 20 count divisor, the one that I was meant to do my Afghan on. And I am doing 2 threads 10 stitch. It's DMC. I had to think about it because I was thinking that it was 3 threads, but I don't think it is. Am I telling a lie? Oh, I am telling a lie. That is the advantage of leaving part threads on your project, because if you can't remember how many threads that you did. So it is 3 threads 10 stitch. Loving the coverage. It's actually quite thick. I don't know if I can get it better. Hopefully I'm not making you seasick. So I think the artist for this is Abraham Hunter. Not sure I'm always saying the artist. So if I forget to say something, which is more than likely at the moment, and normally I pick up on it on when I edit my video, but obviously lately I haven't been great. Right. This is my mini Heart of the Storm. That was me thinking. I have these on my paper cards that I used to make. Jess and I used to do them at Christmas time. We'd make a whole lot of them. And this is the last project on the cardboard thread drops. So I should really change it to my plastic ones, because I have thousands of them around. For example, I've got another lot on the 3D printer at the moment because I've been doing gold, and I bought a new plate for it. It's a PEI plate, and it means you just have to smooth your hand over them and they all come off. Whereas, excuse me, whereas with the cold plate, you actually have to prise each individual thread drop off. So I will now show you the mini Heart of the Storm. Here is my book. Keep putting it down. I'm going to have problems holding this up. Try and do it. There. Super excited to. I have most of that is only the odd stitch in our wing now. I have nearly it all. That's what I was concentrating on the other day. It was quite funny because all the stitches that were missing were in the face as well, so I very much concentrated over here, and I did quite a bit of the face, so I've cleared out a lot of stitches there, so I can't hold it up any longer. So I only did about 500 or 600 stitches. Yes, I did 600, and then I did 500 on my mini butterfly effect that I fogged, and then 1300 eventually. So I have done I have done 1900 stitches on my Afghan. I did 2,500 stitches on my God's Shed, and I only brought it up to 3.84%. So Cherie is kicking my butt. I'm not keeping up with her. She's got over 4%, and she was going to work on it again. So well done, Cherie. Going for the next week, what am I going to work on? I'm definitely going to work on God Shed His Grace for a day. I think that will be about it. I also want to work on some of my older pieces that I haven't worked on for ages. Even do Archer. You didn't hear this, Jess. I need to work on some of my fancy ladies as well. I have quite a few that I haven't touched for ages, like my Celtic Summer, my Celtic Autumn, my Greta Goldbloom, my Siren of the Cursed Sea. Is it called that? Not sure. But I want to work on those. So I want to thank everybody that is watching this video. I'm sorry I didn't say it before, or maybe I did. I don't remember. Excuse me. I have a bit of a tickle in my throat. I think Dave's had COVID in the last few weeks. He was testing negative, but he has this constant cough. So I will need to test myself before I go to the doctors next week to make sure that I don't have it. But apart from that, nothing exciting happening. We have finished all the stuff for the mail person, so I had to sign some more forms. So I've done all that. Mail is being delivered, which is really nice. I just need to do a change of address for our old mail because we've still got another 10 days. So Dave's drying off the cows today. It's the last day. He's really pleased that he actually got somebody to help this year. So we're employing somebody for a few hours each day to help them teat seal and dry cow the cows, because he's very tired. I think the end of the season isn't going to come soon enough. He still has a wee bit of farm stuff to pack up, but the house I think is 99% done. The carpenters haven't arrived yet, supposedly Wednesday. I believe it when I see it. I'm sure they work on their own timetable. Apart from that, nothing exciting happening here. I think I will order the threads for the Blackberry Dragon. I'll decide whether it's DM. I think I'll do DMC because it will be thinner. And I think I'll buy it from JK Supplies in Australia because it's a wee bit cheaper. And actually, I think Ribbon Rose has a special on DMC at the moment. It's $1.49 instead of $1.60. That's 11 cents a skein cheaper. So I think that might be my option. Come here. No, come here. Good girl. I didn't think I'd be able to pick her up. You gonna say hello, honey? This is Coco. She is nearly 4, I think. 3, 4. Isn't she a good girl? No, she can't be. Maybe she's nearly 3. I got her before the pandemic, so she has to be 3. Do you want here, honey? Bye-bye, Coco. So, thank you very much for all my subscribers and anybody new. If you enjoyed what you saw, like and subscribe. I am not going to do another video next week. Well, I am going to do a video. I'll do a stitch with me. I won't do an update. I think I haven't got enough to show each update, unless people think it's better just to do a weekly update and do a quick one. So thank you very much. I'll now edit this and I will hopefully do a stitch with me this weekend, and I'll upload that this time next week. Thank you. Bye.